Is Nigeria still the giant of Africa? I made a video on this earlier, and I think this is another perfect opportunity to talk about this again. I was scrolling through my page on Facebook and I saw this post on Ugochi Emanuela Nwoke's page. You can go to her page and actually find out. Maybe you read this post there too. You can go to her page and confirm that this post was actually from her page. Now, according to her, I will read what she said, and while I'm reading, I'll also bolding this so that you read it on the screen. There are some things I used to see as luxury in Nigeria, but they are just normal everyday life here in Finland. First of all, madam, Finland too far. Finland too far. We'll come back to that. You say, but they are just normal everyday life here, everyday's life here in Finland. First is cold water. In Nigeria, taking cold water feels so satisfying, but we don't always have it because of the inconsistent light and also the fact that we don't have freezers as well. But here, the taps have different temperature you can regulate, from very hot to very cold. The first time I came here, there was a special satisfaction I felt just drinking water from the tap. This one not be you fetch water, put them for inside freezer and make it cold. No. You go to your tap, you just on it. If you want warm water, you on your tap, it gives you warm water. If you want cold water, you on your tap, it gives you cold water. Secondly, okay, Finland is known to have some of the purest tap water in the world, and you can actually taste the difference. This one not be say you sink your own borehole for house. Oh. This will not be Nigeria. Do we even still have public tap waters? No. Growing up, I remember we used to have public tap waters. Then, yes, there were taps in public places where people go to fetch water. Then, if you even need it brought to your house, they will tap it to your house where you fetch water. But these days, we don't even have tap waters, public tap waters anymore, unless you are sinking your own borehole with your own money. And then you have to be looking for electricity to pump it, or you go buy a generator, you'll be buying fuel to pump water. Secondly is electricity. In Nigeria, there's this special joy I derived whenever NEPA brings light or when the generator is on. It feels like an achievement. But over here, electricity is so constant that you barely notice it. There's light 24/7 and it is just normal. Thirdly is water availability. Back in Nigeria, once water is pumped, I don't joke with it. I start filling every container immediately because water can disappear in a flash. Here, that anxiety doesn't exist. Water runs consistently anytime you just need it. Another thing is the calm and peaceful environment. I remember how tired I always felt back in Nigeria. How I forgot things easily because everywhere was so noisy and busy. But since I came here, I feel a deep sense of peace and calm within me. I've realized I'm more productive here simply because the environment allows you to think clearly and gain insight. Safety is another big one. Last year, my phone fell from my pocket. The bus had already stopped when I noticed. I went back to check and I found it exactly where it fell. Sometimes I walk through lonely bushes park and feel that familiar fear of being robbed. But then I remember where I am and I calm down. Unlike in Nigeria, where I don't even bring out my phone when I am outside. Getting value for your money is another thing. In Nigeria, I hated going to the market because I never knew how to judge quality or price. You either buy low quality or get cheated. If you don't shine your eyes, they will definitely scam you. Here, there is no fear of being cheated. Every product has a price tag. And most food items are fresh and well packaged. Unlike Nigeria, where getting fresh food sometimes can be by connection. In fact, this post reads down and down and down. But let me finish it. I didn't want this video to be too long, but definitely it's going to be long. More so, there is this stress of handling issues, banks, schools, or official matters. I remember the hell I went through trying to get my results back then. I remember the stress I went through trying to get my results back then. Okay? Here, there is no fear of, okay. More so, I remember the stress I passed through just trying to get my result back then. If you have a banking issue in Nigeria, sorry for you, because the bank will become your second home with long queues, network issues, and endless excuses. Here, things work smoothly. No network glitches, no cock and bull stories. You are attended to quickly and efficiently. Yes, banks here also have queues sometimes, but they are nothing compared to what it feels back home. This is not to downgrade my country at all. Nigeria is home and it shaped me, but experiencing how systems works everywhere else has opened my eyes to how much peace, dignity, and ease good structure can bring to everyday life. And honestly, once you experience it, you can't help but appreciate the difference. My dear, you don't need to say too much. In fact, Finland is a very far away land. Our neighboring African countries here, our neighboring countries here in Africa, if you enter some, you go forget say you came from somewhere because of the environment, the peace, the calm, the safety, the light, the network, everything. When we talk about this, some of you say, hey, you are not being patriotic. Being patriotic doesn't mean I have to lie to promote my country when the things I'm promoting them for are not there. Even your president, your senate, your governors are not patriotic. If they were patriotic enough, they wouldn't go have second homes abroad where they go relax to experience that ease and comfort. Your president, they sick malaria, he don't go abroad, go treat malaria. Is he patriotic? If he was patriotic enough, won't he patronize the local hospitals we have here? You're talking about patriotism. What is patriotism? Lying that your country is something when it is not. Is that patriotism? The name Giant of Africa is just a statement. I think our leaders are using to keep us calm. The Giant of Africa, Giant of Africa. Once we hear that name, we just can't say, Nigeria na better pass for the whole of Africa. Who tell you? Who told you that? Go beyond the borders of Nigeria. Just visit some of our neighboring countries. Now then you go know wetin life really be. I know if you talk say Finland though, Finland too far. Go to our neighboring African countries. Go to our neighboring African countries. My dear, I just wish that one day all of us will experience. See, anything will make you go outside this country, Nigeria. Experience small, even if now 1 week you stay outside another African country or outside Africa and experience life there. You can't come back to Nigeria. Everything will first tire you. Unless as you come back, you have enough money to create this comfort for yourself by yourself, not depending on the system. That is when you feel okay. That's why you see most of our people will go abroad. They go stay there for years. Now when they don't have, I don't make the money. As they say money will build my house for me, do one like this, do one to create that comfort so that when they come, all the things where other people they feel, them no go feel them because they have created their own comfort. Patriotism is not lying about your country to make you feel good. Patriotism is speaking up so that the bad things happening in your country will be resolved.